what specific innovations have you observed in the industry this year?
So, I mean, we're obviously seeing a lot around artificial intelligence and how that can be applied into cybersecurity and data protection. So that's interesting, bit worrying at the same time because I'm not really sure where this will end up, but I guess that's the main thread that I'm seeing consistently across a lot of the conversations at the moment.
What opportunities or challenges are you observing in the industry?
Well, even outside of that, we're still seeing basic challenges still not being addressed. So in terms of cybersecurity hygiene, we'll find that a lot of the attacks are based off not having basic hygiene in place, so not changing default passwords, not patching the systems regularly. And I would also say not educating the workforce in not just the what do they need to do, but why do they need to do it, so that you can have some buy-in. If you can explain what the liabilities are and what the employee's role in minimizing those are, you can get a little bit more buy-in, I think, from that.
So what proactive strategies can enterprises adopt to effectively mitigate its impact?
Well, it depends on what impacts we're talking about. I think a lot of the attacks that we're seeing now, and the worrying ones, are kind of ransomware-based attacks. So we're finding, well, not just us, the industry is finding it's really now been, attacks are monetized. And the idea being now that you can either sell it as a service, but at least there's a money flowing around this ecosystem. So because there is a large uptick in these types of attacks, I think the best thing that people can do to mitigate is to make sure that they've backed up their data in a way that it's offline and air-gapped from any systems that may be compromised in the future. So we talk about a 3-2-1 strategy. So have at least 3 copies of data on at least 2 different types of media, 1 copy of which should be offline, and I would also argue encrypted because, by default it's going to have some sensitive information in there.
If you had to summarize one key takeaway for CISOs or IT decision makers, what would it be and why?
So I think I'm going to go back to the backup. So most businesses, if not every business, can only operate when they have their data to hand, whatever that might be, customer data, product data, employee data. So my key takeaway would be make sure you have a regular backup strategy where you can create a copy of your business data, or at least that data that's critical to your business running, and keep it offline, locked away in a safe somewhere, so that if something happens and compromises your systems, you still have a way to recover your business.